My name is Vincent, a human rights defender based in Nakuru. Sometimes you get a calling in different places. So for me, I can trace my calling way back in high school, interacting with African literature, reading about past experience, especially our independence history as a country. I remember feeling angry on maybe the suffering that we face, especially in the hands of people we elect. And at that particular time, I started engaging, becoming active, attending forums, attending community meetings. It is not ordinary to find, let's say, a high school student actually taking interest in community affairs. So I think I started interacting at that particular time. And from that back, I've never looked back since. You realize that sometimes you don't get what you want. You try engaging the leaders to be able to correct or provide service delivery. Sometimes there's laxity in terms of providing. So you resort to protest as a way of agitating for your rights, mobilizing community to engage in protest. During the COVID-19 pandemic, so there were many issues that especially arise. We realized that it was an emergency. So government needed to procure services to combat COVID-19 pandemic. Although there were resources allocated to COVID-19 pandemic, there were issues of accountability. We realized that a lot of funds were actually embezzles. This is in the face of the pandemic. We did a protest, basically to register our displeasure.
Today, human rights defenders in Nakuru are saying enough is enough. We have money that are actually meant to cushion Kenyans against COVID-19 pandemic.
We delivered petition to the county government, the governor's office. Now, as we are going to present the petition to the regional office for the national government, that is when we were tear gas and then we were arrested. We are trying to enhance public participation in ensuring that people are able to engage effectively. So there are issues of accountability, and also there are issues of police accountability in terms of extrajudicial killings. So currently what we are trying to do is to ensure that even in terms of addressing crime, it must be done within the confines of the law. I think it was 2014. I don't quite remember well, but I remember traveling from Nakuru in the morning, going to the protest, and then at that particular time we were dispersed. And as I was running, I fell actually down, and I was able to injure my leg. So I take it as I've used my resources to be able to attend something that will be peaceful, and then at the end of it all, there's an aspect of oppression where the police use excessive force on protesters who are actually protesting peacefully. Issue of community concern. Let's say there is no water, there's a killing that happened in the community. The immediate community will be able to appreciate what we are doing in terms of ensuring that they get justice. But if you are doing something that is of national, let's say political rights, for instance, the community may not always appreciate that you're doing something for the benefit of all of us. So they always think that maybe you are supporting another political candidate. That is why you are protesting at that particular issue. It is hurtful at the end of it all, because basically you are fighting for people who don't appreciate what you are doing. And sometimes it is dangerous because we have had people be actually arrested, we have had people being assaulted, being injured by the police. It hurts because you're not fighting for yourself only, but you are fighting collectively for our own rights. On every year between 25th November and 10th December, we mark the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. So we believe gender-based violence is a human rights issue. So we normally organize around activities around those particular issues, basically engaging the government in terms of some of the issues that we feel there are gaps that need to be addressed. So we normally conduct a procession, basically to be able to engage government in some of the gaps we are seeing. So we have a peaceful procession whereby we marched, where we are able to sensitize the communities along that particular route on why they need to report cases of gender-based violence, and actually why we need to come together as communities to be able to address this particular scourge. I want a better country for myself and future generation. So at the end of the day, we feel that we also have an obligation, because what we're fighting for is for our own benefit in the end of it all. So we're not fighting for any other, but you're fighting for ourselves in the course of it. So that is something that keeps us going. Ideas alone cannot change a country. Conviction and acting on that conviction will change things around. So that is something that I live by.